This week we were joined by another friend of mine, Will Polk, to discuss the more interesting pictures this week. We got a new stage, more than likely two, an updated item, and redesigned movesets. This is NSBD! What fat jokes do you have to say about this picture of Little Mac's trophy?
Well, I think I know why Yoshi hasn't been announced yet. It's because Fat Mac ate him.
That would make sense. But, in seriousness, I kind of don't like how we're just getting pictures of just trophies. Because, like, anytime when, like, Sakurai doesn't have a picture, he's like, oh, here's one of, like, 300 trophies in this game.
Yeah, well, how do you even unlock that trophy? You gotta eat a bunch of food as Little Mac? I mean, he's like a sumo wrestler.
I don't know, maybe, like,
Little Mac roll out.
Maybe there's this event where, like, you play as Mario and dedede, and you have to, like, kill all the girls that are coming, and then you unlock the Fat Mac trophy.
God.
You know, there's so many jokes from this trophy. But
one thing I want to point out is it doesn't even look like the style of Little Mac. It looks like, this looks different. It doesn't look like, you know what I mean?
yeah, I kind of do. But that's because I don't think it's from an actual game. I think it was invented for Smash Bros. I don't really know the origins of this. Like, apparently I've been reading some comments. It's some reference to Captain Rainbow, but I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, I never heard of Captain Rainbow.
Yeah, like, I even tried, like, Googling Captain Rainbow, and I got nothing.
Is that Captain Falcon's even gayer brother?
Most likely, maybe. Damn it, there's some fat joke here with, like, Captain Falcon, but I can't think of anything.
Would like to play Punch-Out with Fat Mac as an alternate costume. I feel like that'd be funny.
Yeah, actually, that could, like, be, like, foreshadowing for the purpose of this picture, but I doubt it. It's probably just some Easter egg.
Little Mac's sumo wrestling spinoff.
Yeah, maybe they're foreshadowing a game. I'm proud of you, by the way, for, not making any Big Mac jokes. Like, everyone's been making that joke.
It's just too easy. So
yeah, I know, right? Like, when I first read it, I found it funny. But then, like, I saw, like, 3,000 other people saying it. So I'm like, this isn't funny anymore.
Yeah, oh, my name's Mac, and he's big.
Yeah, possibly.
Up with the king. Yeah, it's whatever.
Lumiose City is a stage. Like, are you familiar? You're not really familiar with X and Y, right?
I haven't played it yet. I haven't played the actual story mode yet, so I'm not really familiar with it.
Yeah, but basically it's just like a big city with a bunch of locations. So what I think they're gonna do, especially from like this angle of the screenshot, is probably something like all other city stages in Smash Bros. Like Skyloft or Mute City, and have you just flying around to different locations and whatnot.
Possibly. It was kind of reminiscent of New Pork City, but I see like how they have the looks like four little Pokeball areas.
Yeah.
I cycle through, you know.
Yeah, those are actually plazas from the game. Like, there's Magenta Plaza, and I don't remember the rest.
I can see the different colors. I don't know what each one's gonna have happen. I don't know if it's gonna be like the Pokemon Stadium where they have little effects, like magenta, I don't know, fire or something.
No, I doubt it. We're probably, like, in reality, we're probably just gonna be flying to different locations, like the tower in the middle, then, like, other places in Lumiose City. Like, different plazas and whatnot. Kind of like how Delfino Plaza works in Brawl.
Yeah, well, they do say that brawling on top of the tower.
Yeah.
The very tip of it.
Yeah, that's definitely, like, the Prism Tower is definitely, like, one location. That's probably where you start off, actually. Then you start... Because it said up until a few seconds ago, the fighters were brawling on top of the tower, so probably it just moves to different locations around the city. I've been noticing about Smash Bros. Pictures lately is that Sakurai's been emphasizing on, like, updated character moves, like how they've changed in this game.
Yeah, and I like the idea, too. I mean, it's not just going to be, like, the same characters again. They're going to be different, they're going to be played differently, and with Zelda, it doesn't look like it's as severe a change as, like, Lucario, or rumors about Pit, but it's still interesting, because for me, Zelda is the character I played the least on Brawl. Like, I don't think I remember his moveset that well. I barely play as Zelda.
Yeah, most people who play as Zelda just immediately switch to Sheik and then use Sheik because she's faster and whatnot. But I'm glad, but like I actually use Zelda quite a bit in Brawl because she has potential. But it's good thing that they're making her on par with her like transformation, because like with Din's Fire, it seems kind of more fun to use actually. Like it's more powerful and you can move it faster, I think. I'm not quite sure.
I think so. He moves farther. I think he moves faster too.
Yeah.
When they say like get hit with a core, I mean.
I think that's what like in like previous Smash Bros. Where like you move the core around and then once you hit an opponent, then like it explodes into this giant fire thing.
Yeah, actually, if I ever did use Zelda, which was rarely, I did actually use Din's Fire. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
but immediately switched to Sheik because why am I not using Sheik?
Yeah, Din's Fire was like one of Zelda's better moves. Maybe they'll like change Nairu's Love, which is her B special. Cause like, did anyone ever use that move?
I don't know.
Like, it's good for like bouncing items off.
Was that the diamond thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is?
Like the only thing it's good for is bouncing off items. And speaking of items, let's move on to the next picture. See what I did there?
Yeah.
So. I'm really digging the new look of the motion sensor bomb. Are you not?
Donkey Kong's high. He's like, whoa, what is that? Hey. Ooh.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyways, onto the motion sensor bomb. It really is an interesting look. They say it's tinier, but I mean, it looks like it sticks out more.
But that's probably because it's zoomed in. Like when you have it zoomed out, you probably won't be able to see it at all. It'll just have
colors, you know. Like I don't know if you haven't played the first Smash Bros.
I have played it.
The very first one?
Yeah.
Okay, well that was impossible to see the motion sensor bomb. If you laid that thing down, you had to like remember where it was.
Yeah.
It was very hard to see.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the case here too. Like you'll have to remember, cause look how small it looks, and this is a zoomed-in picture. Like when you zoom it out, even if it's like colorful, it'll probably just be a dot or something. But I think they're gonna balance it because it's small. It won't have like a wide enough plane to cover. Like it's only a specific spot.
Yeah, it looks like you can also put it on like other platforms, like on the horizontal platforms too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like now it seems you can like stick it onto like items. And, like, is that the box, or is that just like a stage obstacle?
Oh, it's just like a little stage obstacle. What stage is that? It looks like
it's the Pikmin 3 stage.
Pikmin, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, there's a stage that's in Pikmin 3 that they're including in this game. But yeah, yeah.
It's like something that's got floral pattern on it. I don't know what kind of rock would have like a floral pattern on it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Like now you can like put it on different territories and stuff to give it more of a variety. Like
it would be interesting to put it on like a box. You know, someone picks up the box, boom.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like you could put on like a bunch of items. Like imagine putting it on a Pokeball and then you pick it up and boom.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. I kind of hope they do that, and because it's smaller, it seems probably really hard to avoid, which is good, because the only reason I'd be able to activate these like motion sensor bombs in previous Smash Bros, besides the first, is to throw people into them instead of them walking into it.
Or if you're playing against AI, they'll just stupidly walk onto it. Ooh, what's that?
Yeah, but I felt like in recent games it kind of ruined the point of it, where the point is to like avoid the spot, but this time, like with it being so noticeable, it's hard. It's like pretty easy to just avoid it instead of, you know, like having to remember where it was.
Yeah.
So, Will, what do you think of this picture?
Wow, this looks like my future college dorm room. I mean, you got posters, you got the weird pictures, a skateboard, a guitar, which I really want to like pick up and hit people with. And I'm just wondering, what game is this from? Like, is this Sims College?
Apparently it's from some game that came out in Japan.
Yeah.
Where it's about like dressing up your Mii and stuff. Let me get out the name right now.
Yeah. I did some research, and it's called like Tamagotchi Collection or something.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Basically like a Sims or style game that was released only in Japan. So it looks like it's just gonna be a stage from the game. No one's know about it.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. I'm not sure if it is a stage, because it's kind of small, right? And like, how are you supposed to be like knocked away or anything?
feel like there's probably more to it. Like it could be like a whole house, you know, that's just one room, and you could like kind of like Luigi's, and you know, there's different floors to it.
Yeah, that may be a good idea, or it may just be like a bigger room. But like, I'm just curious, like how you're supposed to be knocked out or anything, because I don't see any like holes or like. Then there's a ceiling, so like, is the only way to be knocked out is to fly to the side?
Maybe.
Or it could be like Flat Zone 2 in Brawl, where like it's still also a small room, but you can still like go through the walls and stuff.
Yeah, probably.
But what I've been thinking about this stage is that it could not be a stage. It could be, because Sakurai said in previous...
The 3DS version would be more customizable.
Yeah. So like, maybe this could be like a dressing room of some sorts, where you can put...
Because if you see like the guitar and the skateboard, it looks like you can just like take them out, you know? Like they're not just like a physical part of the stage. You can just like mix and match and stuff, put random shit in there.
Yeah, that'd be a cool idea. Or what I'm thinking is that it could be like a place where you could also try on clothes or something for your character. And it customizes, like it gives them different perks and whatnot.
Maybe. I would like a stage, you know, where like there's different clothing and like you get to pick a side, and depending on which side you pick, you can get like different perks, you know, and stuff.
That's the stupidest idea ever for a fighting game.
It's an awesome idea. I think it would work, you know.
But in all reality, it's probably like Hannonbow from Brawl, where it's just some stage from like an obscure game that was only in Japan that no one knows about. But I still kind of like those.
Yeah, like what was Hannonbow from? Like electroplankton or something?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, and also that door in the background. Maybe if you go in... Wait, no, but you can't go into the background.
Wait, it's 3DS, so maybe you could.
I doubt it. That like changed how everything would work. Like, you'd be able to go up and down that wouldn't jump.
That'd be sweet.
But yeah, that door's probably in the background. But yeah, maybe it's a side-scrolling stage that goes through the houses, kind of like Mushroomy Kingdom.
Maybe. Or maybe it's just like Luigi's Mansion. You can just go to like different floors and stuff.
Oh, yeah, it could be like that. Like, that's actually what it is in all reality, most likely.
Yeah, like go to the side, you go to the bathroom, you know, you got a college toilet, you know, whatever. Eat stuff.
Anyway, I think that covers it.
Toilet seat. Yeah, that covers it. That's everything for a whole week.
Yeah, thank you for joining me this week. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
No problem, Will. No problem. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for joining me on this week's NSBD, and I hope you all enjoyed Will. He was a rather more entertaining guest. Next week, I look forward to discussing more pictures, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, and see you next week.